This is a short anatomy perspective on the infraspinatus muscle, which is located in the upper back on the posterior scapula. Infraspinatus is a shoulder muscle, with a portion of it living deep to the deltoid. In a statistically significant number of cases, it also lives deep to a portion of the latissimus dorsi. It is also a rotator cuff muscle, along with supraspinatus, teres minor, and subscapularis. It originates on the scapula and secures the humeral head in the glenoid fossa. Basically speaking, it originates on the medial two-thirds of the infraspinous fossa and inserts on the posterior humeral head. In addition to securing the humeral head, the infraspinatus externally rotates the humerus. Actually, the muscle is much more complicated and interesting than that. It has 3 heads and a complex fascial structure that covers and attaches to the infraspinatus and the surrounding muscles. Each of those heads has its own pain pattern. Let's start with the central belly. It originates from the medial two-thirds of the infraspinous fossa. It thickens as it extends laterally. It attaches to the greater tubercle of the humerus by a long tendon that wraps around the humeral head. The superior head originates from the inferior aspect of the scapular spine. It extends laterally and inserts onto the tendon of the central belly. The inferior belly originates along the caudal aspect of the axillary border and extends superiorly and laterally to insert on the tendon of the teres minor muscle. Some studies show that it extends further to attach to the tendon of supraspinatus. The infraspinous fascia is a complex structure that is consistently present but notably variable from one subject to another. My blog post has a link to studies on dissection showing how it connects the infraspinatus to muscles around it. There are many more details on the website. The anatomy post has more details about the structure of the muscle as well as links to studies. That post links to all of the other posts about this muscle. For example, the trigger point in the upper head creates that pain in your shoulder when you're sleeping on your side. This muscle also has trigger points that create pain in your shoulder when you're golfing and when you're reaching up high. If you're a therapist, there are also therapy notes. I'm Tony Preston with integrativeworks.com.